Sup guys, it's Bejizo here, and today I'm trying to make my PvP showcase videos a little more professional per se. Today I'm going to show you how to use Whippledriff, and we have two sets. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe. Only 13% of you are. It really helps me out, and I really want to give away this Loomian Protagon to you guys. So let's get into Loomian. Whippledriff has a pretty bad defensive typing, being 4 times weak to ice, which means if it switches in on icicle traps, it's going to take 50% of its health away. This is bad because traps are really common in competitive battles. It has 3 2 times weaknesses, being dark, toxic, and fire. With these weaknesses, literally 80% of the OU and UU blacklists here hit it for super effective damage. It's even more if you consider Luminami if it runs Chili Chomp or Sleep Shot. You also hit 60% of those 80% back for super effective damage, which could help pressure switch-ins. Now let's get into the Loomian itself. Whippledriff has 3 pretty unique abilities: Compliant, Glide, and Vigilant. Compliant is pretty much just a roam-leveling Pokemon, where moves that prevent you from using yours such as Provoke, Deja Vu, and Tease have no effect. Glide is pretty much a flying type version of Motor Drive, where if you get hit by an air move, you get a boosted speed, but this also works if you use an air move for now. Vigilant is similar to Insomnia, where you are unable to be put to sleep. This really helps with annoying like Dusket, Nimrate, and Diborg.
But the new move it has is where it gets very interesting. Whippledriff and Wiki receive this new move called Bequeath. It's extremely similar to Baton Pass, except you die when you use the move. This isn't that impressive on a Loomian like Wiki because the only setup move it has is Brace. It's extremely impressive for Whippledriff because it has access to a fly move that gives you a guaranteed +1 in speed if you run Glide, Brace, and Magnify. With this, you make a lot of Loomians extremely deadly.
With these abilities and moves, Whippledriff has a lot of utility in singles and double battles, and lucky for you, I have a set for both. The first set is a bulky support, which can be used in either singles or doubles. For this set, we are running Robust, Clever, and Very Frail. This was originally going to be a Dandelion set, but I goofed and did not know that it didn't learn Magnify, so yeah. You can still use it, but you're pretty much forced to run Brace on this set. The set is 200 M defense, 200 R defense, 48 HP, and 52 energy. The item that you want to run the most is either Heavy Armor or Heavy Shield. Obviously, if you're running Dandelion, you want to run Drop of Youth. If you use Dandelion, you speed tie a Pure Nimble Skellic, 200 speed at +1, and you outspeed everything under that, like Ikazune, Blowtox, and Wobblisk. With Whippledriff, you are 1 point slower than a very nimble 200 speed Deludrix, but you outspeed a Pure Nimble 200 speed Metronet and everything under that. 48 HP makes you able to switch into Icicle Traps twice without dying, if you're not chipped, of course. The moves that you want to run are Bequeath, Magnify or Brace, Gust, and Photosynthesis.
Bequeath is for supporting other Loomians. Magnify is for special attackers like Ikazune, Protagon, and Revenant, while Brace is used to support Loomians such as Infernix, Terraclaw, Garbantis, etc. You can set up against things like Garbantis, non-toxic Tailtatab, Obsidian, and non-Chili Chomp Blowtox. Gust is for getting rid of hazards such as Poison Barbs and Icicle Traps, but also give you +1 in speed. Photosynthesis is for recovery, especially if you're running Brace. The ability that you want for singles is Glide, but for doubles, Vigilant or Compliant is good.
The next set we have is a hyper-offensive Whippledriff that is used for singles. The nature that you want to run is Smart, Nimble, and Very Frail. The ability we are running is Glide for obvious reasons. The moves you want are Life Drain and Air Blade for coverage, Magnify for setting up, Bequeath or Photosynthesis for passing on your stat boost or healing. The TPs you want are 128 HP, 4 energy, 16 M defense, 200 R attack, and 152 speed. 152 speed is to outspeed a very brawny 160 speed Vesperado, and 200 R attack is to OHKO it with the +2 life drain, predicting a switch in. And of course, 4 energy is obviously because of the 4 energy rule. If you're having a problem with this Loomian, you want to run checks that hit hard with ice moves such as Mocho, Hunder, or Wobblisk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll release a new vid trying out the set soon. Comment what you think about the sets and how I can improve with my editing. And with that, Bejizel